giving you 5 tips on how to start your thrift business in Nigeria in 2021 and beyond. So when I mean 2021 and beyond, I mean 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. All the tips I'm about to give you are relevant now and would be relevant in the future. It's Breakthrough again, and welcome to my YouTube channel. How have you been? So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to start your thrift business in Nigeria. So this is a favorite topic for me because all my life I've always loved to thrift, and this has come first to me starting a thrift business here in Lagos, Nigeria. In the last 4 years, I've been running a successful online stroke offline thrift store in Lagos, and it's been profitable. It has had its ups and downs, guys. I wouldn't even boo you at this point. I've had bad moments and I've had good moments. It's a fulfilling stuff for me because more than just selling thrift, I like good bargains, guys. If I take you to market, we are not going home anytime soon. I'll go from one store to another, from another store to another. Like, that is something I enjoy doing. So it just came easy to me for me to start the thrift business. So I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to start your thrift business in Nigeria in 2021. The first thing you want to understand is that the thrift business is big right now, guys, and it's going to grow bigger than you've ever known. COVID had made the thrift business bigger, right? The economy is not even as wonderful as it used to be here in Nigeria, so a lot of people are looking for affordable options, and not just affordable options, quality affordable options. People don't want to just buy things new. They want a chance to buy their favorite brands, their favorite styles of clothes, but at a cheaper price. So it's big right now. Other people are decluttering, right? So there are a lot of aspects to the thrift industry. There's the declutter part, there's the platform part, there's the content part, there's the buying and selling part, which everybody knows, and which is what I'm going to talk about. In the buying and selling part, we have different things that people thrift. This is the reason you hear UK used, US used, anything used is thrift, guys. Is thrift. It has been used, so it is thrift. So you have UK used car. Thrift has it's been on for the longest time. Just a lot of people have never been proud of to say that, oh, I bought it second hand, I didn't buy it new. So people will just lie unnecessarily. The reason they're lying, I can't tell. But let's dive into the topic for the day. So 5 tips you need to know as a beginner or someone who intends to start a thrift business in 2021 and beyond. The first thing you want to understand is that the industry is big, which is the reason why picking a niche is important. This first step is something you can't just afford not to do, right? There's an essence of picking a niche, and when I talk about picking a niche, what that means is that in an area of something, like let's say I have 4 fingers and this is what the thrift industry comprises of, it's important that maybe you pick 1 or 2, or you decide to do everything, right? So you want to pick a niche. The reason why you need to pick a niche or pick a certain area which you want to be known for, which you want to concentrate on, is that it helps you streamline your goals and objectives as a business. It helps you understand who your target audience customers are. It helps you target what your distribution line is going to be like. It helps you understand what platforms you're going to sell on. It helps you understand what form of marketing you want to do. What is going to be your language as a brand? What kind of market expense are you going to have? Where are you going to spend money marketing? Where are you going to get your suppliers? Who are the people that supply authentic quality goods in that area? These are the conversations you want to have. And if these conversations are going to happen, that means you have picked a niche. You're not just waking up in the morning and just roaming around the market and just buying things because, oh, you like it, somebody else will buy it, or because it's cheap, people will buy it. And the funny thing about thrift is that a lot of people still feel that people buy thrift because it's cheap. Yes, it's an affordable option, but people still look for quality when buying affordable options. So you don't want to just go around and be blabbing, oh, my own is cheap, my own is not cheap. Cheap doesn't sell. Value sells, cheap doesn't sell. So you want to understand the conversations around that. You don't just want to wake up, I'm selling cheap stuff. Really? Did I think I want to buy something cheap? Like, did we have that kind of conversation? So you want to understand how to pick your niche. For my business, I'm going to use my business and cross to them. How do you speak in their language? How do you understand them? What kind of people are they? What platforms are they? What locations are they? How old are they? What are the things they align to? What are their values? What are their communities? As an example, so you understand what niching is going to feel like. For my thrift business, I sell dresses, female dresses, to young women between the ages of 20 and 35. The indices and the insights of my target audience are something that I had curated ahead of time. And with time, with the marketing and everything we've been doing, analysis has shown that these are the people who buy from us. So we are sticking to these people. We are speaking the language of these people. We are marketing to these people. We are not spreading our money around. I am only selling thrift to people in Nigeria. I am not selling to anybody outside Nigeria. Is it wonderful to earn in dollars? Yes. But I'm going to make more money if I utilize and do an efficient and effective marketing within my borders to cut out the conversations of logistics. Do you understand? So I understand where the people I'm selling to are. I sell offline, but I also have an online store. I have a paid storefront. I also have my Instagram page. I'm not selling on LinkedIn. I'm not selling on my WhatsApp status because my family members, my friends are not my target audience. Yes, will they buy from me? Yes, but they are not the reason I opened this business. So you want to understand the conversations around who you want to sell to, how you want to go about selling. So all this conversation comes up when you're talking about niche. So the first thing you want to do is pick a niche. The second thing you want to understand is, after you've picked a niche, where am I going to get my supplies? Before you start having conversations of where you want, who you want to sell to, you want to understand that there's a place where you can first get supplies from. Where are you going to get these items you want to sell from? So if you're able to deal with your supply, it would help you deal with other things. Do you understand? So you want to understand, who are my suppliers? In Nigeria, there are only two places that you can get bills from directly. And those two places are Lagos and Aba. Now, Lagos, because Lagos in Nigeria, where everything lands is Lagos. You have more importers here, so you have more options here. And also another place where most things land in is Aba. So if you're not around these core areas, it does not mean you can't get stuff, but the problem is that you wouldn't be able to get it at ease or at the amount you want to get it. So you want to understand where you want to get your supplies from. So the second thing you want to talk about when starting your thrift business is your customers. These are the only reason why you're in business. These people, they are the reason why your business is going to work or your business wouldn't work at all. So you want to be sure that you understand the people you want to sell to. These are the people who has the power to purchase. So in business, where business happens is where there's a demand and there's a supply. So you have supply, you're going to be the supplier of these goods. So you want to understand the people who have the power to purchase these goods. How do you cross to them? How do you speak in their language? How do you understand them? What kind of people are they? What platforms are they? What locations are they? How old are they? What are the things they align to? What are their values? What are their communication? What are the things that they understand? What do they want? The English around doing business and doing business online in 2021 is huge. So if you're not that kind of person, if you're not someone who wants to do the work, you're going to have problem navigating this. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to make money from doing your brick and mortar business without all this. But what's the big dream, guys? What's the big dream? So if you want to grow a big brand, a big business, these are the dynamics you want to understand. Who is your customer? Who is your customer? Who will buy what you're selling? In short, do they have a need that what you intend to sell to them would solve? So you want to sell corporate dresses. That means you're targeting working class ladies, which means that LinkedIn might be your best platform. People don't see that, which means that if you want to do offline marketing, you may have to go to offices, you may have to go for their end of the year party, you may have to sponsor something in their companies. You want to be able to go and meet these people who have the decision to give you the money you're looking for. So there are dynamics around it. So you want to understand who your customers are. You want to sell trendy thrift wears. That means you're looking at young people. That means TikTok might be the place for you. That means Instagram might be the place for you. Not your WhatsApp status. And if you're going to do WhatsApp status, that means you want to get more contacts of the customers that you want to speak with. Location is another thing. Logistics in Nigeria is still shaky. Yes, there are seamless and smooth logistics in Nigeria, but there is still cost around it. So you want to understand, are my customers going to pay for delivery without blinking if they are outside Lagos? Those are the conversation, guys.